TenZ and Kyedae breakup get worse. So TenZ and Kyedae, they were a couple that were together and they were basically high school sweethearts. Kyedae ended up getting cancer and TenZ gave her his literal bone marrow. He began to pour into Kyedae's cup. He stopped his pro career and pushed Kyedae, helping her build a social media following, things of that nature. After she beat cancer and after, she set herself up for success and for the rest of her life, probably, she says, apparently, they grew apart. And now we're getting information saying that she may have actually cheated. Honestly, this might be a modern day love story for Kyedae and the new man. That's what a lot of these love movies are. I can't tell you how many times I'm watching my girlfriend watch a love movie. And I'm watching the movie and I'm like, she's about to leave her man for this man. And this is supposed to be a love movie. Love for who? This shit crazy. I digress. But as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for all the love and support, for real. Let's get into the video.
Guys and gals, the TenZ and Kyedae situation just gets so much more worse. People are now speculating that this guy right here that we see on our screens right now with this frog knitted crochet garment is connected to potentially the breakup between TenZ and Kyedae, as she has the same thing going on. Apparently they're connected in some way, shape, or form.
There better be more information on this than just that hair tie. You know what I'm saying? However, that is absolutely diabolical, man. Absolutely diabolical if this is real. We got our Caucasian Chad here coming snatching up his shorty.
A garment is connected to potentially the breakup between TenZ and Kyedae, as she has the same thing going on. Apparently they're connected in some way, shape, or form. A commenter below said no correlation, and then someone below said just happy little accidents. Additionally, Twitter users are now saying people on Reddit are saying that Kyedae was cheating on TenZ since December last year. Here we have a post on the r/OTV and Friends drama subreddit. They say TenZ and Kyedae breakup. Recent rumors regarding a potential breakup didn't come from nowhere. 1. Initially at first, Kyedae completely cleansed her Insta feed. Some people say that she removed the engagement post first and then everything on her page after. Can't confirm, however. And for context, they were gonna get married. They were engaged. 2. TenZ had also removed every post except one with Kyedae on Instagram. The engagement post was also unpinned from his Twitter profile. Edit: the last post with Kyedae has now been deleted. 3. TenZ had unfollowed her on Instagram a month ago and then refollowed a bit after. Can't confirm if the same had happened on Twitter, which would imply that this was not mutual, or at the very least, not something that TenZ wanted to do himself. 4. TenZ had spent the holidays alone. Kyedae was in Vancouver. They had always, the past years prior, spent the holidays together with their families in Canada. And 5th, neither TenZ nor Kyedae have been wearing their engagement rings in the past month. They had always been wearing their engagement rings on stream for the past 4 years. This is probably the biggest evidence something happened. And in this post, now from a deleted user, it says Daph and Kyedae unfollow each other after Kyedae starts hanging out with Daph's ex-boyfriend, John. And a commenter under the post says, John Choy, you evil man, having sex with all the Asian women streamers and Mo-Man 9 times. Another person said, only fair that she gives the bone marrow back. I don't think that's possible.
Anything is possible when you put your mind to it, boy. Give me my shit back. Where my shit at? Where they pump my fucking bone marrow at? I need my shit back, bro. I need my shit back, bro. Ask the Giga Chad to give you some bone marrow because I need my shit back. You know what I'm saying? You just getting bone, no marrow. Just the crackenings. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely diabolical if this is true. Nowadays, when it comes to the whole fairy tale, high school love type shit, like that shit is almost like dead, bro. Like if someone's with somebody since high school, chances are someone or both of them or one of them, they're gonna be thinking in their head, oh my gosh, I didn't get to live my life. I didn't get to go to college and be a whore. I didn't get to get all the crackenings. And then in their head, now they feel like you did something to them because you stopped them from getting the crackenings, which is diabolical. Now they have some pent up animosity towards you from stopping them from smashing all these other dudes. And the same could be said from the other side, but it mostly from the other side. You know what I'm saying? Mostly from that side, you know what I mean? But she about to realize it is a cold world. It's hard to find somebody that is ride or die for you. So when you find somebody that's ride or die for you, you got to ride or die for them too. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing goes for dudes, but when it comes to dudes, it's slightly different. Like TenZ, I'm pretty sure, you know, he probably got money. He good. He got clout. He gonna find another shorty that's willing, get into a relationship with him, be with him, so on and so forth. However, when it comes to Kyedae, she probably is going to find someone as well. However, the dudes that she wants probably has a lot of options. And, you know, when it comes to dudes, when they have too many options, they start doing crazy shit. She might find somebody, they might be cheating on her. You know, they might be taller, stronger, have more money. She's getting cheated on. They don't end up together. And then it's just this cycle of different niggas doing bad shit to her. But for a guy, it's kind of like you got all your eggs in a row. You good, brother. You know, you could find a shorty that's willing to be like, he got all his eggs in a row. I'm cool with this. I'm happy with this. And it's a lot harder on the other side, if we being real.
Someone else said if this was reversed, everyone would be calling him trash. Double standards, insane. Another person said this John.
But you also can't be mad at people for breaking up. If she cheated, fucked up. But you can't be mad at people for breaking up. You can't force people to be together. You know what I'm saying? They're not fucking your action figures. Now kiss. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
Guys screwing all these big female streamers like Extra Emily, 39 Daff, and now Kyedae. When all these girls used to be friends. Cold world. Another person said, what did TenZ do that caused Kyedae to cheat on him? That is a crazy ass statement. How can anybody force anyone else to cheat on them? Like, why not just leave the relationship if you're interested in extramarital? Well, they didn't get married yet. Extra fiancé-ship D. I don't know what to call it. But again, ladies and gentlemen, of course, these are just fans and viewers speculating and projecting. There's no.
Yeah, no, you know. And one thing about niggas, your past does matter for men looking at a woman. If a man can go back into your past and see that you cheated on your last nigga or a nigga before your last nigga, it's raps for that ass. You know what I'm saying? They might be cool with some extracurricular activities. You know what I'm saying? However, they're probably not going to make you their girlfriend. They're probably not going to fucking marry you. Why? Because it already showed that you are someone that cheats. Why would you get with a cheater? That's like, you know, niggas that if, let's say you start talking to a girl, she has a boyfriend, and you smashing her, you know, you doing that other nigga slimy, grimy. You know what I'm saying? She breaks up with that nigga to be with you. She got like fucked up. She got like fucked up. Like even if you was fucking with her the whole time, you're not gonna make her your girl. Cause why the fuck would I make you my girl? You're a cheater. You're a cheater. Why would I make you my girl? And you can't make me your boyfriend because I gotta ask you. So guess what? You ain't never gonna become a girlfriend. And that's just how the cookie crumble.
No hard proof or solid evidence supporting any of this aside from people trying to piece things together.
Bro, this nigga look weird. This nigga kind of chop shit for real. Is this the other? Who is this? This not Extra Emily. Is this Kyedae? Nah, this got to be that 39 Daft girl probably, huh? I'm not gonna lie. This not even a Chad for real, bro. Like, bro he got a wolf haircut. Like, I ain't fucking with it, bro. Bro got a fucking a mullet. Nah.
Themselves based off of, you know, people who've been watching these streamers for years. I'm sure they know way more than I do when it comes to all these rumors. And here we have this one post from another commenter saying, I don't know if it's true, but I found this on Reddit with Kyedae in some Twitch chat saying, I'm sorry, laughing my ass off, and not my fault, LMAO. So I'm stuck here for a day. And John, same guy we saw before, got the time wrong, crying emoji times 3. Me and Suvan missed the last boat. Tyson, don't be mad. Tyson is her, or was her soon-to-be husband. And somebody said hard cooked, broken heart emoji. Like, guys, I just gotta say, after being high school sweethearts, being together for like almost 7 years, from 17 to 23, 24, saving her life from blood and bone cancer by giving.
That's so tough, bro. You could give a shorty everything, bro. This is what happens. This is what they say. When you put a shorty first, shit always spiral, bro. Period. You gotta put yourself first. I gotta put me first, Lucius. Lucius, I gotta put me first. Nigga, it's like, that's just how the cookie crumbles, bro. That's just how the cookie crumbles. He put his career on hold to help her career, and it always will crumble the same exact way. You help her exceed, and guess what? She leaves you after she feels like she has exceeded past you. Happens every time, brother. It happens every time. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do it. The cookie can't crumble like that. And type shit. It's fucked up. It's sad. It's sad. High school sweethearts, you know what I'm saying? She just had a different type glow up. She had a glow up. She probably getting a lot of male attention that she felt like she couldn't get before, or that she hasn't gotten, and so on and so forth. You know, she loves you so much because you held her down while she had cancer. You know what I'm saying? And then she leaves your ass. She leaves your ass. You know how mad a nigga gotta be, bro? Nigga looking in the mirror like, sick.
Your bone marrow to her because you're a genetic match, and being there for her, literally almost destroying your career or giving up your esports career, of which some people say he was going to give up anyway to pursue another path in life, to one day try and marry this woman and, you know, create a family together, only for this to happen. It's sick. It's sick work. How could this not make anybody, you know, demoralized from pursuing relationships? If people like this can't survive and create long-lasting relationships, like into potential marriage, how can anybody else? And someone said Reddit users should open their own CIA or some shit, bro. They are so cool. Is that sarcasm? I don't know. I mean, yeah, Redditors and other internet forum users like on 4chan or Kyedae Farms, yeah, these people, although on different platforms and, you know, are on different sides of the spectrum, one thing they all have in common is investigating the out of anything that they're interested in, way better than the actual police sometimes. Here we have another post from someone else. Said the audacity of this HOE clearing her name, manipulating TenZ to say it was mutual when they know deep down inside it's not, and she cheated. This HOE just having PFP match with Choy, this guy right here. They seem highly upset about them. And again, guys, this is
yeah, bro. This is some like parasocial ass shit. Like, you don't know what happened in their fucking free time. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here talking shit, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. You know what? It's entertainment at the end of the day. Everything is fucking here for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. However, if it's in front of me, I'll watch it. You know, I'll laugh about it, make some jokes about it, but we really don't know what the fuck happened. Like, let's be fucking for real. We don't know what happened. You know, it's very possible maybe she cheated. Maybe she didn't get caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? And then she decided to break up with the nigga because she felt bad about herself. And she got away with it scot-free because she broke up with bro. And now she don't have to deal with the consequences of her actions. You know what I'm saying? She just decides to cheat and break up with the nigga. Do both of them. And it's very possible that, but that shit that happens too. Shorty start feeling bad like, ooh. And then they break up. And then now they got away with cheating and they don't have to feel bad about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold world we live in. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And one way to figure out, or not to figure out, but shit like this comes from shorties. If a shorty ever tells you and she's like, oh my God, I feel like you're too good for me. Believe her, nigga. Believe her, nigga. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She knows some shit. She knows you. You know what I'm saying? You not perfect. Unless you perfect. Hey, if that's you, that's you. But you not perfect. And she's saying, you're just way too good for me. Fuck you mean? I'm not the best nigga in the world. I'm too good for you? Oh, shit. You know some shit I don't know. You know some shit about yourself that I don't know about yourself. Because if I knew, I wouldn't be with you. Remember that, y'all boys.
Just pure speculation, obviously. We don't really know anything. Apparently, this guy's a voice actor for CESD talent.
Hi, my name's John Choy, and I'm the voice of Panty in Panty and Stocking, which shouldn't be possible, but here's how it happened. I got
Brutal. So this is the guy, huh? And I'm super curious as to what the comments are saying down below. I mean, good God, let's see what people are saying. Well, actually, on another post, this latest one, he said, it's my birthday, by the way. Would you miss me if I died? Do you hate me? People are saying, N-word, didn't you home wreck? Someone else said, bro, heard someone say, and I quote, cancer. Wow, that is crazy. May said, John, what the F are you up to? You effing weirdo. Tori said, I'm be sad. Yeah, happy birthday. Someone said, bro, you are kind of sus. Like your personality give awful vibes. Someone.
I feel like if this was me in this scenario, I would have to come, like, if I didn't do anything, I would just come out and be like, bro, what are y'all even talking about? Y'all fucking sick in the brain. I didn't do nothing with this engaged woman, and you guys are making up this shit in your head. But if he never came out and said that shit, chances are it's not real. Because that's what I would do. You know, I'll make a post. I'll be like, yo, I never in my life did anything with such and such. You know what I'm saying? Ever. And y'all making up fake ass scenarios, brother. Pull it together. And then, you feel me? But if I did do it, I'll just shut the fuck up. I'll just shut the fuck up. Cause why not? Let these niggas talk. Get the engagement up. But yeah.
Nell said, I was unsure if the home wrecking allegations were true, but seeing this tweet, I immediately knew you were the ultimate male manipulator. Well, it seems as though that a lot of commenters aren't too fond of this gentleman. Someone said, grew apart from the person who held it down when you had cancer. That is the part that gets me, bro. That would make me sick. Like if I was in love and I did this for the girl I felt like I was gonna spend the rest of my life with, like we were gonna have kids, the whole shebang, and do everything together, and this happens, bro, I might just check out of life. I don't know, man. I might just crash out. Here we have this other fan saying, Kyedae fans is projecting what Kyedae did to TenZ, by the way. It's Kyedae literally cheat on him. Guy, grammar, please. For many months now, he says, though. John Choy been with her for many months now and cracking her alone in an island and more. Daph and John Choy's ex unfollowed Kyedae despite Kyedae being her best friend. So apparently the rumor is this guy has girls who are Eskimo sisters with him. Allegedly, all three girls have engaged with him previously. And now I guess one or two of girls associated with Kyedae have unfollowed her in lieu of recent events. However, with the screenshot here, it says Daph and Kyedae unfollow each other after Kyedae starts hanging out with Daph's ex John. So clearly there's some kind of obviously thing going on there. And from this post,
but it's very possible that she just believes that happened and that didn't actually happen. We have to consider that type shit.
It says, what I heard from Reddit is probably Kyedae cheated with that guy John, Daph's ex. I mean, who would want to be friends with your friend's ex-boyfriend? Yeah, that is a bit weird. Kind of like two girls who are best friends. One has a boyfriend, they break up, and then one of the best friends still tries to remain friends with the ex-boyfriend. Just obviously weird dynamics there. Post goes on to say, also, this John guy's known to date many big female streamers and then breaking up and moving on to the next girl in a few days. And Kyedae has also been hanging out with John from last few months, and Leslie met Kyedae and John at dinner like 4 days ago. So my guess is Kyedae probably cheated and Tyson ended things. For what it's worth, I think it's Kyedae's loss in the long run, and Tyson probably got saved from the wreck of a marriage if this happened, which knowing Kyedae now would have happened later also. So they're saying this potential rumored allegation of cheating would have happened anyway if they had gotten married. So he dodged a bullet. And again, until like this is verified, this is all speculation, but again, I would not be shocked. Yay on Twitter said, and I quote, we grew apart. You changed, not him. Remember when he went to Thailand for work and you said Tyson's gonna come back home and he's gonna be like, you're a new person. Anyway, thank you for not prolonging this agony, followed by this video here.
Stressed out over stupid shit like I used to. Like I feel like I was like really anxious and like constantly like neurotic. I don't know. High strung. I'm mentally in like the best state I've been in a really long time. And I'm so happy. Tyson's gonna like come back home and he's gonna be like, holy shit, you're like a new person. I'm like, bro, I don't know how to explain it. It's been good. Been chilling.
Anyways, Sky.
That's how she felt after that nigga left. She. Neurotic. What does neurotic mean? Because neurotic in my head doesn't mean how the context of that felt. a fundamental personality trait characterized by a chronic tendency to experience negative emotions like anxiety, depression, and such and such and such. Okay, I get it. Damn, as soon as that nigga left, your ass felt peace, huh? That's fucked up. That's when she finally got to be with her nigga John. You know what I'm saying? Finally had to call him and fall asleep on the phone with her nigga John that she never got to do. That's tough.
Girls, what do you think? This isn't even my relationship, and even I feel a little bit sick. I mean, good God, crazy work.
Hey man, it's pretty sick. I feel bad for bro. At the end of the day, we really don't know what happened. We can't even condemn her. You know, of course we could talk shit in videos and all such and such and such and such. But at the end of the day, we can't condemn her because we don't know what she did. We don't know what he did. He might have cheated on her and all type of shit. Like for all the fuck we know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you.